Hey guys, so today we are going to be looking at the Driller melee build. So I think the Driller is best suited to try a melee build because he has access to the cryo cannon, which makes meleeing enemies a lot simpler. So what's most important about this build is actually the perks. It's not really in the weapons, although they do help. But you really want to be picking up, in particular, is the Berserker, which basically allows you to get a whole bunch of power attacks for a short period of time. So that really helps in when you're like cornered or something like that. And you also probably want to pick up the Vampire perk so that you're going to be regenerating health with every melee killed of most enemies. And then also something that you might want to consider picking up, especially if you're in solo play or actually you can do this on your own. The See You in Hell, it has a passive to where if you are meleeed by an enemy, then you get a melee bonus. So that can just help you get more kills because you're doing more damage. So let's talk about the rest of the kit. Like I said earlier, I prefer the cryo cannon, and I currently have it kitted out like this so that it's just maximum freezing power, and we also have range and whatnot. I prefer using the perfectly tuned cooler overclock on this just because it gives you that slight extra boost and it means you're not going to be using as much ammo. It just helps you freeze things a lot faster. I think this is one of the stronger builds for the cryo cannon because the freezing effect is very strong, especially in combination with this melee build. So with the secondary, I like using the plasma charger specifically because you can use the plasma burn, which for those of you who don't know, if you freeze something and then light it on fire, or vice versa, if you light something on fire and then you freeze it, there's this effect called, it's like temperature shock, I think, where essentially in either of those instances it will deal a ton of damage to whoever that is affected. So by utilizing this combination between the cryo and the fire, we can actually sort of just squeeze out a whole lot of extra DPS where you wouldn't really expect it. But I would really like using the heavy hitter overclock for this secondary. I haven't been able to find much success with any of the other overclocks. But we're not going to be really charging this up at all. We're really just going to be using the base fire and doing these single shots. That's what I have found most success with. For the satchel charges, I just have them built out for damage, just two heavy hitting ones. The reinforced drill is just distance. I haven't been able to really justify doing the bloody cold drills where you're essentially incorporating the drills as part of your melee build. I just find it kind of a waste of one of the driller's most useful tools. For melee, we're mostly going to be focusing on our pickaxe and not the drills. And then impact axes are really good for just stacking up damage, and for those of you who don't know, the impact axes are actually really good. They proc Vampire, so if you kill someone with the impact axe, even though it's at range, you will still regenerate health. So that's the build. We're going to jump onto the planet, and I will see you in a bit. Alright, so these are our first enemies. With the cryo cannon, we have it kitted out so that it will shatter some frozen targets. So what that essentially means is we're not going to be able to melee every creature, but that's kind of good because if we had to melee everything, then we'd be kind of screwed. Okay. So you see how he's on fire? If we... Ooh, no, I messed that up. Never mind. Anyway, if you manage to freeze Bacteria, they just die instantly. Okay, so we have a lot of enemies. We should probably pull out the Berserker. So we have everything frozen. We can get a whole lot of damage off. You see we're regenerating a lot of health there. We're going to try and take out this Praetorian. One thing that is important to consider is that there is a rather large cooldown on the Berserker. It's like every 4 minutes, so it's actually kind of bad that we did that before the wave started. But there were a lot of enemies, and you see, like, we were able to sort of get our health back a little. Just prolong the inevitable. So you see there, we sort of set the Bacteria on fire, and then we were able to use the temperature shock to deal a whole bunch of damage. Okay, we are taking a lot of hits here. So the cryo cannon really good for taking out these. Where you're gonna try and want to focus on is sneaking in these hits here and there. When you freeze them, it just takes about one swing in order to really finish off what you started. And you can sort of regenerate a lot of health, especially if you get in a good rhythm, I suppose. So one thing that you have to watch out for in solo and also just in teams is if you don't get the final blow with the melee, you won't regenerate health. So Bosco has a tendency to sort of steal your kills, which means that you won't get as much health. Okay, so what I like to do is I freeze them, I throw the axe, and then I shoot them with this. That combo will sort of deal with the Praetorians in what I believe is the most efficient way possible for this build. That's what I keep the impact axes there for, mainly just for dealing with Praetorians. There are a few other, scenarios with menaces or any other enemy that has like a whole bunch of health. Like, ooh, this is a really big pit, and it appears that there's more enemies heading their way. So, cool. How big is this pit though? Very large. All right. I'm tempted to just wait for the enemies to sort of approach, but that will take forever, and I feel like more enemies will spawn. So I don't want to be caught in a very narrow tunnel, but we're just going to hope that, yeah, this is what I was worried about. Okay, no, it seems like they're making their way up. I do not want to be stuck in here. Get me out. Ow, ow, okay. So if you see that little symbol at the bottom of the screen that appears every now and then, the sort of like devil horns, that's just showing that the perk See You in Hell is working. So that happens every time we get meleeed. So what that means is we just get a very brief melee boost, or damage boost to our melee. Okay, so deal with that. You see that red symbol that appeared? That is sort of signifying the temperature shock. If you looked closely there, you can see that the warden took a whole bunch of damage when I shot it with the pistol, or the experimental charger. So it is a nice combination, but you do have to kind of prioritize. Like sometimes it's better to just throw an impact axe as opposed to immediately remove the cryo, because for those of you who don't know, the cryo makes enemies vulnerable, so you can deal just a whole bunch of damage if they're frozen. So it's really sort of trying to balance when you should leave the enemy in cryo and try and deal damage with other means, as opposed to just cashing in early and getting the temperature shock from the pistol, or experimental charger. Yeah. So, got a whole bunch of enemies here, but like, you see how fast we're freezing these enemies? Like, I have to use barely any ammo just to immobilize them, essentially. Okay, so you see that red symbol at the bottom? That's what I was talking about. Alright, I feel like there's another sand shark. Yep. Oh, look, you died. Cool. So, let's get... We need more nitro. Oh boy. Okay, we're going to throw that. Make sure we're safe distance. Yeah, C4, as always, very good with dealing with crowds. So I'll thin it out. Ooh, okay, so we're out of cryo ammo. Not horribly surprised, but we're just going to have to lean on our pistol for the time being. Alright, we need nitro. Enemies. We need to deal with this menace. We're gonna rely on our perk to get us through this. Great. That's not fun. Oh no. Okay. We need ammo. Now. Great. Oh boy. Alright, I'm just gonna have to push forward. I don't really have a choice. There doesn't seem anything accessible here. Gonna need Molly close behind. I'm running out of pistol ammo as well. There's gotta be some nitrous somewhere in here. Please. I barely have any flares, too. Oh boy. Great. Well, it seems like Bosco's doing a lot of our work at the moment. Alright, there's a spawner here. A whole bunch of these things. Can there be nitro anywhere? Great. Sand shark, that's fun. Here, battery. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm about to go down. If I can just hold out for a little longer. God, I don't have any flares, I don't have any ammo. This is horrible. I don't even... Oh boy, I can't even see the enemies that I have behind me. There's some nitro, okay. Alright, if I can stall long enough, get Molly here. Oh boy. Yeah, I just need to kite. Come on. Alright, seems like Bosco did the job. I just need to do a quick drive-by. Alright. No. You need to sit. I need to do real quick. Oh boy. Oh no, this is death. Great. I need the mule to sit in place. I can't have this. Why are you with all the bugs? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, we got 80. Supply drop. Alright. Good thing is about this build is with the See You in Hell we can get some of the enemies off of us. Okay, ammo's here. We do have resuppliers so that we can get this as fast as possible. Okay, now we can actually start turning around and dealing with this. Ow. Ow. Okay, there's an acid spitter that's being a pain in my butt right now. Deal with you. Alright, that wasn't horrible. It was not ideal, but we made it out. Okay, well. Where is this acid spitter? They do so much damage. Alright, we gotta go deal with that, Brood Nexus? I saw? I also feel like I heard a battery somewhere in that chaos. I don't know. We'll find out. So, the one thing that's good about the cryo cannon is, with Brood Nexus in particular, it's really nice to, apply cryo. Like, if you have it frozen at the time that you kill it, it doesn't spawn any, of little swarmers. Actually, I'm gonna just go ahead and buy grab a second thing of ammo, because I was, like, completely out, almost. Save a couple impact axes, I think. Uh-oh. Okay. Using temperature shock. Alright, going nicely. Alright, I'm gonna just cut the next combat. Alright, so you see the 1-2 combo works on the menaces. Just freeze them, throw an impact axe, and then deal with the pistol. Pretty efficient way of getting rid of them. Provided that you're close enough to land the cryo cannon. Pretty strong combination. Let's see, I feel like I heard a battery around here somewhere. Maybe? Yeah? Maybe you lost equipment? Where is it? Come on. I don't want to die here. Alright, I feel like it's up there somewhere, but we got some enemies to deal with. Yeah. Alright. I really do like those explosive flying things that they recently added. They, really make the sandblasted corridors a lot more interesting. Okay, I should be focusing on the warden, who's already dead. Alright. Where is this thing? I feel like it's up here somewhere. No? Sounds further away. It's like buried in here. What am I? Where is this thing? Is it beneath? Oh boy. Come on, I don't want to die when I'm looking for lost equipment. It's literally like in here somewhere. I'm gonna just undo this whole place. It sounds right here. It is right there! Okay, it was buried. I'm not going crazy. God, that's stupid. Alright, I forgot this is melee build. We should be going to town. Yeah, look at how much devastation we can cause with that Berserker perk. Like, all those guys dead. We didn't even take any damage. Any significant damage, at least. Health damage. Okay. Alright. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh, we're getting surrounded. Uh-oh. Alright. Where are they all coming from? God, they're just so eager to die. Come on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Glyphid guards, probably not worth your time to try and go in and finish off with the melee. They just have way too much health. But, you know, sneak in a couple hits here and there, try and stay on the move. You know, you really just gotta move it back. Oh boy, come on! Yeah, I'm pretty sure with most of the grunts, as long as you like shoot them with the pistol once or twice, it's a one-shot. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Spitballer, that's not good. Oh crap. Alright, we're gonna just do this. Oh boy. I don't get many more of those, do I? Okay, Bosco's here. I wanna try and... Jesus, there's a lot of enemies. Yeah, I was not really paying attention to my health that much there. Yeah, if you need to keep your distance, definitely use a pistol to finish them off rather than melee. Okay, I'm going to go and grab some more ammo. I think I've earned it. Another neat trick that I'm sure a lot of you guys know, you can sort of throw your axes down on the ground and pick them up later, as you see fit. I think I'll be here for some time, so... Alright, we're going to go and try and deal with that Spitballer, and maybe finally get some of that lost equipment. Alright, really cool thing about Cryo, they can't attack you when they're frozen, so taking care of the Spitballer using the temperature shock. Alright, hopefully we don't anger this Glyphid, what's this called? Glyphid Tunnel, okay, never mind Bosco, ignore that. Alright, please, I would like to get some of this before I die. That was kind of stupid how this was buried in there, like I was able to find it, but like, I didn't realize it could do that, like spawn inside something. I wonder if that's intentional. Alright, we're going to be doing some backtracking. Yay. Hope we don't, or I hope we can find some more nitra in the back. So just pick up one of these, and let's see what we get from that lost equipment. Cool. Oh boy. Okay. Well, swarm's coming. Suppose that's fitting. We can probably grab one more ammo supply from back there. I really cannot afford to go down here. I'm gonna have to be super careful with my health. We're already out of chances, I suppose. Alright, that is an awful lot of these things. Bosco can deal with those, for the most part. Let's try and stay on the move. Oh boy. Yeah, those glyphic guards really take a hit. Okay. Alright, but with using the vampire, we're sort of able to keep on top of our health as long as we're conscious of it. Okay. That menace is a bit far for us to use a cryo cannon on. Oh boy. No. In a corner. That menace needs to piss off. Oh no. We're in a storm. That means I can't move and I can barely see. Great. Where's the menace? Go, set you on fire. Uh-oh. Just keep moving and jumping. Alright, unfortunately with the vampire perk we can't get any health off of these swarmers. It's only medium and large creatures that we can really benefit from. Oh boy. Alright. Gonna try and keep my health up. God, this menace is ticking me off. Great. Out of cryo. Oh boy. Okay, I thought this was supposed to be able to deal with those clouds. Maybe I got confused by that, but we're still alive. Oof, I wasted some axes because I could have thrown some down, but doing alright. Where is... Great. Can't see anything. Bosco, I don't need you to light that up, whatever. Alright, we're going to a new area. Don't think I'm going to be able to get any of those things super high up on the walls. Alright, I don't want to take off these guys. Cool. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, so you see, there's no real benefit to meleeing these things. No health back from Vampire. So I guess that's kind of good in a way. Like, I wouldn't want to sit there and try and melee all the tiny things, because there's so many of them, you'd probably take more damage than you'd be getting back. Actually, no, I take that back, because if you did like a power attack, and you're able to get all of them, that'd be a fat bit of health. Acid Spitter just had to sneak his way in. Alright, well, at least they're all bottlenecked. Quite have. It's not like, right, there's a warden. That's not fun, that's gonna make this difficult. Let's try and get this bad boy. Cool. Alright. Gonna call in another supply drop pretty soon, but I think we're almost out of Morkite quota. Very much like to get out of here as fast as possible. Was there a Morkite back here? Did I? Or was this the Morkite I was looking at? No, I got it. Okay. Oh my gosh. 6 Morkite short? Are you kidding me? Oh boy. We're gonna have to tick off all these guys. Nitro at least. Alright, we're just gonna have... Let's go deal with that. cryo cannon's alright for dealing with the swarmers. I'd argue that the flamethrower, since it has the ability to like explode targets, is a lot more efficient with dealing with these things, because sometimes when you freeze them they don't die instantly. But I think overall, the cryo cannon is what you really want to be using for the melee build. Let's see, let's try and squeeze out all that. We're going to call it a supply drop here. Cool, I guess we can get ready to call it. Be on our way. Alright. Come here. Oh, that doesn't matter.
We're sending in the drop pod. Head for LZ.
Alright, well that wasn't completely horrible. We're still alive. We haven't been killed off just quite yet. Great, well. Just angered a whole bunch of really tiny bugs. Great. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and dig. Maybe Bosco can cover my rear. Maybe. They're getting a little close, aren't they? Yeah, I don't feel safe in this tunnel at all. Yeah, they're catching up. They're yeah, let's pick up the pace a little. Okay. Well, they seem to be kind of slow. Are we? No. Okay, I just wasted time. Seems we're able to outpace them, which is good, I think, unless they're getting closer. I can't tell. So they seem to be maintaining distance, but still, this is not a view that I am. They're getting closer. Yeah, they're scaring me shitless right now. I just want to get out of here. Oh boy. Come on, we're almost there. 15 meters. Oh, and it overheated. Oh, great. Oh, look what you did. Alright, we're just gonna throw that down. Alright, please tell me you're back. Okay, good. Not the time to overheat. I was super distracted. Okay, we're here. This does. Alright, but I don't want to get sandwiched in here. Yeah, there's enemies spawning. Okay, it's good I got out of that tunnel. Alright, I just need to survive until Molly gets here. Finish these guys off. I'm pretty sure aiming for the head actually does like extra damage for melee. Not quite certain on that. Just what it feels like. Even if they're frozen. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Okay, I messed up the combo. I'm panicking. Oh boy. Give me in. Okay, well, that was fun. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the build. Probably be pumping out a couple more of these, so stay tuned for that. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.